Hi everyone, my name is Allison McNair, and I'm going to talk to you today about a dream of mine that I've always had since I was young, and that is to open my own bakery. Have you ever tried a cupcake that just melted in your mouth and you just couldn't get that taste of the sweet icing out of your mind? Well, I have found a recipe and it will blow your mind. And that is my dream, to open a bakery and share that recipe with the community that I live in. Now, I know there is not a high demand for a bakery. You wouldn't think that that's one of those companies that you start up because it's something that people really need, but it would be more of a want in this community. And our community is very small. We have a lot of students in our community and young adults who really don't have anywhere to go after school for extracurricular activities. And so this town to me is perfect to have my own bakery here. That way I could have a bakery and also a coffee lounge inside of the bakery for a place for the students to come and just enjoy each other's company, work on their homework if they would like to, whatever they find their space being occupied by. I would love for them to come and enjoy it and spend time in my bakery. So what I would like to talk to you today is about a 10-step process of how to open a small business. Now, in America, there's more than 28 million small businesses that occupy the company, and that makes up 99.7% of all U.S. businesses is small businesses. When you think about shopping, you don't think about the small business. I know myself, I always tend to lean towards JCPenney's and Kohl's, department stores, places like that whenever I need to go shopping. I never lean more towards the small businesses. However, when I started thinking about opening my own bakery, it made me think about how I would appreciate that business from the community to shop small businesses. And another statistic for you about a small business is that 2/3 of small business owners survive at least 2 years. So from the time that they open, 2 years down the road, only 2/3 of those businesses survive. And then only half of the companies survive at least 5 years. So that's not very good odds when you're talking about longevity for your business. So you would have to go into opening your small business with very wise steps and think out your process very clearly. So step number 1 would be to do your research. You're going to want to look at your canvas of where your business is going to go. You want to look and see if you have any competitors in the area. Obviously, for Hamilton, Texas, there's no other bakery within, I would say, a 30-mile radius, and the only one that we have close by is H-E-B, which is in Gatesville. Now, mine would be a small business, so it would be very personable, orders made by you for you. So the competition for the bakery in Hamilton is very little. You would also want to conduct some kind of focus group so that you can get a feel for how people in your community would react to you opening up a bakery. You would go to them and ask them, would you rather purchase from a small business a homemade pie versus H-E-B? Would you rather have a wedding cake made by a small business versus a larger bakery such as H-E-B or Walmart? That's what you're going to want to know when you do your research, that you need to solve a problem for someone, you need to fulfill a need, or offer something that the market wants. So obviously, like I stated earlier, you don't need a bakery in your life. You want a bakery in your life. And that is enough for me to say yes to start this bakery. So step 1, I have done my research. Step number 2 would be to make a plan. You're going to want to make a business plan, and the business plan, what that does is basically turns your dream into a reality. So that's going to tell you if you're going to have like a accountant, are you going to do your own accounting? what kind of plans do you foresee in your business structure? So that's what you're going to want to do in your business plan. Step number 3 would be to plan your finances. So from this point, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take your startup cost. So that's going to include your licenses, your permits, equipment, insurance, branding, inventory, anything that you know that you're going to need to start up your business. You're going to want to take that cost and then figure out how much it will cost you monthly to maintain your business, such as rent, utilities, advertisement, salaries. You're going to add those together, and you're going to want to make sure that you have enough money for a whole year's worth of those costs. That is how you plan out your finances. And then also another step on the planning out of your finances is you're going to have to figure out how you want to fund your business. If you're going to get a loan, if you're going to borrow money from a family member, whatever it may be, that's going to be also in the step number 3 to plan your finances. Step number 4 is choose your business structure. So this is going to determine a lot. You would want to plan out whether it's going to be a sole proprietorship, whether it's going to be a partnership, an LLC, or a corporation. Now, from taking business classes, you know that the difference in the sole proprietorship and the partnership and corporations is the liability. That is a huge difference in those, and you would want to carefully think about which one you would like. If you work more by yourself, better, and you don't want to share your business with anyone, and you don't want your personal finances attacked at the end of the year if for some reason you cannot pay your taxes, I would definitely go more for a corporation. Step number 5, pick your business name. This one is really important too. It needs to be catchy. And another thing that you need to do that's very important when picking your business name is make sure that it's not trademarked with someone else. There is actually, when you go to register your business name with the state or county clerk, they will inform you whether or not your business name that you have chosen is trademarked or being used by someone else. So then at that point, you would register your business name, and then you have your business name. Congratulations. Step number 6, get your licenses and permits. Now, it depends on the business. Obviously, for a bakery, I would go for a baker's license and a seller's permit, which means that if I wanted to sell my products individually, I could pick and choose what price I want to sell my goods for. And also, you would need to get a business license and a federal tax EIN number. This allows you to purchase products that you would need to use to make your baked goods at a wholesale price. Step number 7 would be to choose your accounting system. This is going to help you create and manage your budget for your small business. It will also set prices and rates on all of your products that you offer to your customers and clients. And this is going to help you keep your income taxes easily prepared whenever it comes time to file. So there's a lot of different, I lost my train of thought. There's a lot of different programs out there that will help, like TurboTax, that will help you with your taxes and your accounting layout. However, you can also hire an accountant. That's also okay as well. Step number 8 would be to decorate and set up your business. Now, this is a big step as well. You're going to want to decorate and set up your business so that it's going to attract the customers that you intended on your business to attract. So for instance, my bakery, I would decorate it more for the younger crowd, and I would decorate it in black and red, which is our school colors for Hamilton, because I know that that's the atmosphere that my clients and customers would like to be surrounded in. So that is a very important step in your business plan, is to decorate and set up your business. Step number 9 would be to get your team ready. So to do this, you would need to figure out what positions that you would like to hire for, and then lay out your job responsibilities for those positions. And then you would need to start your interviewing process with all of your candidates that you have lined up to do your business for you. Step number 10 would be to promote your small business. This is a huge one as well. I'm all about getting out in the community, meeting new people, just making small talk and fellowship with one another. That would be a perfect time to go out and promote your business. You would want to attract your clients and customers, offering them a grand opening, and sponsor events in the community just to let people taste your products that you're going to have available in your store whenever you do make your opening. Now, that's your 10-step process to opening a small business. Obviously, not in great detail. A lot goes into those 10 steps, but that is a very simplified way to lay out the business steps that would hopefully make you a successful small business owner. Now, my bakery, I would like to call it Ellie's Bakery and Coffee Lounge, and hopefully in the near future you can come to Hamilton and taste some of these cupcakes and these cakes that I'll have available for you. And that is really, in a nutshell, how to open a small business. Thank you for listening.